I usually consider myself a plant hunter. My name is Dr. David Kimutai Melly. I'm a lecturer of botany at Bomet University College, School of Pure and Applied Sciences, and currently I'm a Smithsonian Mpala Postdoctoral Fellow for the year 2021-2023, carrying a research study on the taxonomic revision of plants of Mpala with 3 objectives. One is to do a thorough taxonomic study of all the plants in Mpala. Number 2, develop the checklist of plants of Mpala and also a field guide. And thirdly, is to try to look at ecological study on how the herbaceous layer relate with the woody species within the forest geoplot. And after all, we will do a digital herbarium of Mpala.
So niandike. Xanthoxylum chalibium.
What it means is that getting the correct information of a certain species of plant. For example, most of us here will know that acacias are dominant here, but which acacia? Now coming and breaking down to the species level and doing it correctly. So far we've done field collection, floristic inventories, and we've done species identification and verification. I've gone to the East African Herbarium at the National Museums of Kenya and checked the previous collection of plants of Mpala. And so far we have about 600 species, which is quite a lot that has never been put together in a checklist. And once we have this, the field guide, it will be very important for most of the researchers who depend on the ecology. They look at the vegetation. Even those researchers working on animal interaction, what they feed on. Once you do correct identification of these plants, and we have a guide that when you go to the field, you can look at a plant and say, this one is this plant because of 1, 2, and 3. So it will make it easy for researchers, even for local communities, especially the area that we live in. People have a lot of uses on plants, either for veterinary diseases and also the use of treating human diseases. So knowing them, knowing the name can be easy for them, that when they go to the field, they can identify which plant is it and what is the use of this plant. Because out of our checklist, we'll have a column for the uses of each and every species, if it's available. I have a team of 2 field assistants. Once we are in the field, first of all, we look at the site. We are using the general walkover survey. We don't have a plot, because what we are doing now is trying to get a baseline data for the plants of Mpala. And the idea is to try and collect as much as possible, collect everything if possible. So we survey the area, we check out for the security concerns. Sometimes when you go to the field, you find the site that you're going, there are elephants there, buffaloes, and so on. So we make sure that the area is safe. Another aspect of our work, we are using the digital collection data form using our phones. We try to collect as much data as possible in the field, including opening up the flowers, checking the inflorescence, looking at what type of fruit, and we record all this. So once we are done, we now come to the office. And first of all, because this area is hot, we need to process these plants as quickly as possible so that they don't become like, they don't wilt. So we start by doing the plant pressing. We do 4 copies in the field as we collect, a copy for the National Museums, a copy for Mpala, a copy for Smithsonian Institution, and a copy for Bomet University College. Once we are done, we now start copying the pictures, the photos that we took in the field, into our computer and try now to start doing the identification of plants. So as we do this, the plants have already been put on dryer. We wait for 4 or 5 hours. We sort them the following morning or the following day. The best highlights here is going to the field and getting new plants every day. Some of them have not been identified when you try to key, and that gives you more drive to try and look for more, because you are solving a problem, you are giving a solution. One of the main challenges is the drought, especially since 2021. We've not had good rains, and it delayed part of the field collection, because we started last year around May, June. So we had like a whole 9 months of just waiting. You go to the field, you find nothing, and we are spending resources. There are few taxonomists also, because these days many people don't take up science courses, especially in Kenya. And I'll want to encourage the young people that there are a lot of opportunities in botany and sciences. And all through my journey, I've seen progress. As a young researcher, there are so many things that we can do as young people and also as Kenyan researchers.